Booking upsell. Okay, so what we've done here, so after they've booked and given you their details, ask if they would like to bring a family member or a friend with them to appointment. In this case, for us, we like to offer a free consult to that friend, or family member. So especially if that person is already coming in for a free consult or checkup and clean or something like that, you can do a similar offer or offer them what they're coming in for. Okay, so what does that mean? Mothers should always be asked if they would like to bring their children for a free consult, because it doesn't take too long, and if the children are 4 and 5 or 5 and 6, it shouldn't take you more than a few minutes to have a look at all 2 molars on each quadrant. The rest of them are really incisors and canines, and there's hardly any problems there. But every mother should always be asked to bring in her children. So mother is booking in for checkup and clean. Oh, Mrs. Stevenson, would you like to bring in your 2 children for a free consult while you're here? So position is that you're almost doing them a favor where you're coming in anyway, and if you're not in the clinic, you're going to be with your children anyway. Would you like to hit 2 birds with 1 stone and bring your children in anyway? It works well with mothers because naturally mothers care about the family and their children, and they do tend to control appointments for the family. So if they've thought in the past, oh, I should be doing something or should be booking dental appointments for my children, you're opening the door for them and you're giving them a really good excuse to bring them in while they're already there, and it's a free consult. And it doesn't take you long to check the mouths of a 4-year-old. But what it does is it brings in more patients to their practice. One extra thing we do as well is offer to look after the children in the reception if you have the capacity. So, for example, if the mum says, oh no, I'm actually trying to drop off the kids to my in-laws, the receptionist, if you have the space and the ability and the receptionist there is comfortable with it, by all means, you can tell Mrs. Stevenson, look, more than happy for you to bring them down. We'll look after them in the reception while you're in your appointment. And the next step beyond that is, when she's in there, if you can't fit them in, ask them, would you like to bring them in for a free consult while they're here? Because they're here anyway. Okay. All right, upsell number 2. So this is more of a soft sell, meaning you're dropping a breadcrumb, you're planting the seed for a more direct upsell down the road. Okay, so what does that mean? So, for example, after they've booked and you've asked them if they would like to bring a friend, tell them about a deal that you have on at the moment, such as a whitening special or something like that. Okay, let's look at an example. So we'll take a step back. So this is after you've answered all questions, found a time, made the booking, asked them to bring a friend or bring a family member, and now you're saying, now you're doing a soft sell. Okay, so great, Mrs. Stevenson, I've got you booked in for Monday, 9 a.m. with Dr. Georgie, and we've made time for your 2 children as well to be seen by Dr. Georgie. Okay. I just want to let you know quickly that we have a teeth whitening promotion on at the moment where you can get our home whitening kit for whatever price. So if you had any questions about that, ask Dr. George at your appointment. And that's it. We're not looking to sell, we're not looking to push, but all we've done is planted the seed that we have a whitening promotion on and she's probably interested. And you've just left it there. So, and if she comes in, let's say 2, 3, 4 days later, whatever it is, she's been asked that before, she's more likely to ask you about it because we've told her, ask Dr. Georgie about it. So you've prepped her up for it, okay? So, how to get bookings, steps. So you've got to answer every question, every inquiry they have. You've got to blow them away with your service. You've got to answer at least 80% of their questions well. Ask for the booking, so direct or indirect. Narrow down the time of day and offer 2 appointments. So that's where we'll go, what time of day works well for you? Morning, afternoon, evening. Great, so we have 9 a.m. Monday, 10:30 on Wednesday. Okay. Get patient details for the booking, so get the actual booking first, and then upsell 1, which is ask if they would like to bring a family member in. Would you like to bring your children with you while you're at the appointment anyway? Upsell 2, soft sell, which is tell them about an offer that you have on at the moment. Plant the seed. So upsell 2, you're not looking to actually sell them anything. All you're doing is planting the seed so that when they do come in, it's in their mind, It can be mentioned again by the receptionist, can be mentioned again by the dentist, and it doesn't look like a hardcore sell because you'd be mentioning it for the first time. Result. So putting all this together, what happens is, excuse me, instead of having one patient come in for a checkup and clean, so let's use the mum in this example. So instead of having one mother coming in for a checkup and clean, now you potentially have one checkup and clean with potentially more dental treatment. Now you have 2 extra patients that are added to the practice database who might need a prophy on the day and might potentially need twice the amount of dental treatment. And you also have one mother that's been prepped up for your whitening deal or whatever special promotion you had on the day, all without spending a single dollar extra. Okay, so the 2 comparisons are, you start from one mother coming in for checkup and clean by herself to one mother coming in, checkup clean, 2 kids in, probably a prophy, and potentially 3 times the amount of dental treatment as opposed to 1, and potentially an upsell of whitening promotion or whatever deal you have on the day without spending anything extra.